So this is... I might add this to episode 3, I don't know yet. So apparently we have a whole thing of the kill development. We're gonna check this out, because I mean, like, it's cool them putting something in like this. Hiya, welcome to the Developer Museum. I am Hakata, the lead developer of the game. I stopped working on the game mostly by myself. Over time, the game has grown a lot, and I got to so many wonderful people helping me out over. Here they all are. The game is mostly created by Wizard, with just cuts up, alliteration writing, and a bit of planning. You can find them in the rest down the hall in the front. Take a look around for the store. It's all for people that helped out with the game's development. And the second floor is all kinds of other game development related things like content related versions of stuff. There's also plenty of Easter eggs hidden around. Most developers will have a book like this in front of them in which each of them how they help creation game here in fun. But creating culture. Third developer 2018. Damn. Literally the year I graduated, it was running. At the time, it was just with flying down Cody, Stitcho, making occasional all the development team. Games and roles. I still be enjoying it. So, this supposed to feel like 6 voted now. The whole time. I continue to alter game design, sound design, story, basing all the level designs that this museum, the sandbox, and finance all the public domain songs. I guess you put it through the line off all of the but most writing program parts, let's in game I had figured. Thank you for playing. Hopefully enjoying Ultrakill. It seems that a passion project I started just based on I thought was fun and new. As we're making such a massive success, so many amazing people make the game and the community that have grown around it. It has been a source of fun to enjoy with your English with the full stream control, but also to be able to make a living out on my vision. It's all thanks to the Google all the developers and you to the portion. I really like that actually. That was really cool. And
hey, where we going?
yeah, so it's really cool.
Okay, bye.
I love that. I love it.
Hey, where we going?
So, our room.
Okay, bye.
Downloading video. Tony digital video. Oh, Victoria Holland.
No.
Fuck off. So, I wasn't gonna believe this, but I was like, you know what? We're just gonna make this. It's old episode 4. No. You know what I was trying to say. Because it turns out, Prince is going to be in 2021 around the start of the draft phase development when he was picked up as general artist, which was thanks to his Thanks to his incredible Ultrakill fan art, some of his visual incredible fight, creative, and a pre-code version of systems are considerable. The design for the church were important to aesthetics of paint, the design for a cover pitfall. Being covered with global textures by green triple full, though almost all the textures in comparison to less design of all of them. I simply one feature about the game, and I'm so happy it's Ultrakill. Thank you 5% for the rest of the dev team and everyone on the club for that's a great. You always support what I do. That's what my best friends who urge me to do what I truly want. Get your part of this team. Visit a direct intro. You're the greatest. So, I don't know, like, before I read everybody's, like, a lot of things of, like, what they're saying about how friends have supported them and things. and how this means so much to them. This is honestly how like YouTube is for me. Is I'm doing this for fun. This is a hobby. And for me, like, I would like this to be a full-time job. Like, if I could just do YouTube every day for the rest of my life, I would love that. That would be a lot of fun. And, like, my editing skills, they suck. Like, I don't have the money to pay somebody. My job barely pays me, and I work 40 hours. But I worked my ass off, trying to learn how to edit, try to think of, like, funny things I can do to be like, oh look, we'll make this really funny for you guys. Miracles_Russ is starting concept and texture artist. Miracle joined the team in 2019, shortly before the original League demo release. He's responsible for many of the game's character designs and most of its weapons, as well as all the normal textures for layers 2 as 4 of textures. Rathmillion. Some of this big contributions he's talking with designed for the wood Kairo, designed for many enemies such as Wars, Great Cleaner, and Soldier, and the design for weapons and ultimate weapons, but the exception of the original small version. The main purple art is used at the game's cover art, also textured into level textures to layers to get full. All the art for the intermissions and tools. I think it. For the rest of the dev team and management fund must be great. And so many wonderful people to development and hopefully continue to know to SX big and level. See, I love like this. Okay, hold on. I gotta pause this so it stops playing the music for a moment. Or before we turn that back on. I just wanna say I get emotional. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm afraid to say it, like, I do get emotional, and I do like reading these kind of things, because it's stuff like this that I like. Like, sure, developers work together, sometimes they like each other, sometimes they don't, all kinds of stuff. But, like, right here, this, like, seeing the head developer and everybody else putting, the museum in, and everyone thanking each other and things like this. This is really cool. Like I actually really like this. This is how you have a good dev team. Big Rock VMP concept. Big Rock joined the team in early 2019 during development. He was the first concept and responsible for the design for many of the game bosses. That's what the game's first ever character design was set in the show. Some of his biggest contributions include some bosses such as the same scene the course of Team the Boss and the Big Span. The designs for many of the things enemies such as the Lion's Lair, the Islands, and the design for all the bosses except Lion. Aiming into rocket launchers will carry that egg bottom to bring ship tools. I'm gonna play that. Pocket asked me the device. How to divide the sign a boss. Dude, I can read the words, but for some reason my brain is like, I see the words as design, but then I'm like reading ahead, so I had to mess up on the words. The lost for his game. I had no idea that Ultrakill would become this big to see so many people draw fan art of the characters I've designed. It's both intimidating as it is inspiring to me. Trying to grow an artist, I hope my work requires someone to pick up a pencil as well. Maximilian Overson UI artist. Maximilian joined the team in 2018, early in the development. He's responsible for the weapon icon used in the UI, the game overstone animation that buzz the game. I'm proud to have played a small role in creating Ultrakill and grateful for the opportunity to be part of this game. Thank you for having me. Thank you all the players. Victoria Holland, lead 3D artist and graphics programming, joined the team in 2020. I just took a pause because it's the years of this, because we're 2025 going into 2026. This has been going for a while, and as I said, I'm 26. I graduated in 2019. So these guys have been working on, I wrote this note blind, but as I said, they've been working on this since I graduated high school. Crazy. This is what makes me feel. Late into the limbo layer developments, he started off working on Sam, and from Act 2 onwards, he's been responsible for all 3D models in the game, with the only exception of the spinning. I have no idea how to say that. Interaction. I have no idea how the fuck to say that. He also handles the programming of all the shaders and almost all graphic systems and optimization. Some of her biggest contributions include art programming level. I'm just gonna skip like reading that part. Waste no time, Temper, take the leap and embrace the person you want. You're not alone, so live your authentic self and always enjoy the journey. But this one didn't have a picture. I was curious. We're the team right around the start of development here with Awakening. We have previously worked together on a few small projects, including a now canceled health scheme called Traceable, which is the origin of Thinking Man statue that eventually became Cerberus. Alongside that model, many of the early character models developed models for Ultrakill. Until leaving the project in mid-2019, he also made the original Filth models animation, and those have since been replaced. Something Wicked still uses none of them, making that only animation that I haven't made. Some of his biggest contributions to the original model for the Husk or machine feedback factor arm designed for the original version of the Filth can move the beams in the Take a DMC's Double May Cry. It's absolutely well done. I haven't done it for these two. But I get he left. I'm curious why he doesn't have a picture though. Blind Dog, 3D artist. Blind Dog joined the team right at the start of development in early 2018, designing and creating many of the first models, 3D models, and their texture. Although most of the models have since been remade and displays, they're still based on his original design, and many of his original models can still be seen here and there as Easter. His final contribution to the game was when the texture for feedback or art in 2019. Some of his biggest contributions include design and movement models for the long shotgun and ballast face, the original model and texture for the nail gun, the textures for the original version of Mustang. Well, that's people that I've been saying at the bottom. I like that at the bottom, right? Here the artist Android in mid-2019, related to Limbo Layer development, and it was responsible for his modeling most of the enemies Mac 1, including B1, B2, and Gabriel. His last modeling work for the game was the Spinning Interactive accent in early 2021. He has mostly moved on to different projects since then, though he still occasionally comes some feedback with the boy he has about. That is acting. I really like this. We did Art Room, Bird Room, Top Room, Big Baby. Let's go. Oh god, there is so many. Glasses, I love that. What the fuck? Okay, let's go, Axel. Why I do this? I don't know, but that's really weird. That's not cold. I was trying to read that, I read the bottom right away. Ben Moore, additional programmer. Ben, aka Zombie, is new bloods who runs the programming wizard. He hops around from project to project, fixing tricky issues and giving general programming interest. If there's a problem, he knows the solution. Although most of his work on Ultrakill is in the form of helping other programs, yet he has himself also programmed some of the systems to the game. This is controller support and the auto aim assist. Yeah, I got the. Can we say fucking again? I love that. Lucas Varney, additional programmer. Lucas is another blood programmer also working on his own game, but occasionally jumping in to help with Ultra when needed. His contributions have been mostly optimized related, helping make the game run better, as well as creating development tools that allow for easier per level optimization. Many thanks to everyone here, including you, the one reading this. It's always been my dream to work on video games, but I never thought I'd be good enough to do it professionally. I dropped out of high school early due to anxiety, and I really felt like I was throwing my life away. But I never gave up, and I never will. Whoever you are out there, never lose hope, and always know that there's no shame in being yourself, doing the thing. So long as nobody gets hurt, you're more than your label, and you're worth more than your credentials. Enjoy the little moments, embrace what makes you happy, and be the best person you can. I think that is the only book I have had perfectly rest on there. Manual. No idea how to say that. Additional programmer. Cabal Crow was. I was reading that. I was reading Cabal Crow, and I was like, I don't know how to read that, but I bet Troph. No idea how to say that. I was one of the first hardcore Ultrakill fans who helped spark the game's speedrun scene. He also helped out a lot figuring out bugs before the game got a QA team and recorded most of the trailer footage and early trailers. His programming contribution comes in the form of the climb step system he created in 2020, which allows players to smooth step on and over small ledges. And you know what they say, 50 bucks is 50 bucks. It's awesome. Tech programming. Tech was brought onto the team temporarily in early 2022. Full-time in 2023, thanks to her experience and skills in making Ultrakill to overhaul the style system to include stillness, as well as other related quality of life features. He also created the jukebox for the Cyber, the new ultimate multi-bind system, and other quality of life. The harvest is lacking. EITR lead pro already started helping out with the programming in late 2019, but was officially added to the team in her. Thanks to his Ultrakill mods and custom system, he's responsible for most advanced programming, such as systems like feeds, fibers, patterns, and subtitles. He also created the entirety of the sandbox and 5S. It's only minor aesthetics touch-ups from me. Basically, if you look at the game's code and see anything that's actually done well, it's probably him. Some of his biggest contributions include programming and that stuff I just want. Alright, so red is that one, purple, green, and pink. Quality assurance leader, quality assurance senior, and the new blood QA team, Cameron, Delilah, Tucker, and Scott, are responsible for making sure the team runs properly and without any major problems. It's thanks to them that Ultrakill looks and feels like a functioning game, despite being a mess of duct tape, skinny glue, and prayers under the prior to Ultrakill joined with the new blood catalog. I had to do QA myself, and even the smaller amount of bug testing makes me question how these people manage to stay sane. Well, probably wouldn't say. In the Immortal works in great Hungarians and center forward the Dar. No idea how to say that. Be it games, music, or the company of others, be sure to enjoy the good times that you experience. Always look back on life with a positive note. Life is precious, and after all, it's your own show. Enjoy your life to its full. Give everyone respect, and a smile on someone's face is worth its gold. Of all the scars on my psyche, this one will always remain a favorite one. That cursed door to the accidental spawner arm slip, it's been a great time regardless. Sometimes video games can be cool as hell. Hopefully we can get more of them. Being able to help bring to fruition a strong creative vision like Pickup has been an absolute honor and unforgettable experience. I will remain in firm grateful for the opportunity I took. I look forward to whatever might come next. Big Atari still. I was just about to start shooting these guys for a moment. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys read this. A little bit normal now. It's just gonna be a lot of it. I already gotta do. I'm kind of short on time in my games. I think it's gonna be done today by 5. And I both like to play it. Like, I've been wanting to play the game all day and have not been able to. Currently being updated. It's hell class. I went, dude, yeah. Let's see if we can update through this thing. But,
Oh, it's you! See you in my coffin!
I actually met with Mandalore in the late 2018 after his review of. Oh, there you go. I don't know why that was down. Mandalore, named him, voice of mysterious. Hey, no young. Voice of Al. I originally met with Mandalore in the late 2000s. When I DM'd him to ask him to elaborate on some criticism, he had mentioned of retro shooters at the time. Ultrakill was just a small, no-name project, but he still took the time to not only write an in-depth reply, but also to play Ultrakill's demo and give it very useful feedback. And thanks for his help. I wanted to make a little joke boss fight featuring him and Joey based on some in-jokes from their Mysterious of the Dream. Using clips from his eye review and his voice lines once he saw the boss, he offered to not only record the lines, but also record completely new Joey, which they improvised together. Also, Mandalore played the Asnet whistle on the stand-alone track, but Full Eye with L. It's an easy team to fight through you and class and face the whole. Here for a good time, not a bad time. So these two won't sound like a boss fight that we could go fight. Guy, that's going on. Voice Gabriel. Nayade originally approached me offering his talents in the late 2019, and we didn't start working together until mid-late 2020, a bit less than a week before he came out in early access. Despite the short time though, he knocked it out of the park, not only finding and solidifying Gabriel's character and voice, but also delivering fantastic performance that managed to capture both his visceral intensity and the substory nuances of his internal role. It's good, because he's only gotten better, and I'm very glad to work with someone who understands both my vision of the story and the character under game. Coupled that he was able to improvise all of the taunts in Gabriel's first fight, he's a joy to work with and the drip of any over Amperitist indie developer like me. You write it in that I said thank you to people. I like that. It's like, oh! Alright, I'm
Be plushy, told me.
Linval Brown, voice of Cephalus Prime. I approached Linval in early 2023 after hearing his fantastic performance as the narrator of his film Balloon. Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, that. I think that's a game and I've not yet played that one, and feeling that his deep textural voice would be perfect fit for King Cephalus. He was a pleasure to work with and helped really make Cephalus stand out as his own.
This.
Stephen White, voice of the Mind was strong. As with most people, I mainly use Stephen White as the voice of Caleb from Blood, but hearing as knowing how to say that in Dusk made it clear that he that he still had the skills, so even before joining New Blood, I had already decided that I wanted to go voice someone in Ultrakill. When the time came to choose the voice for Minos Prime, the choice was Steven was also lovely to work with, and his voice looked so much richer compared to the Minos that I really can't imagine him making it really well. By the way, just remember though, all of you, I have not gotten that far. I hit 7 minutes last, so don't do that. Okay, we got a lot of guns here. I'm just gonna read this one and then I'll let you guys look at the rest. You can pause the view if you want. Wizard Museum developer. Wizard has picked up temporarily in late 2022 created this museum thanks to his experience and skills with the early version of the level editor. He designed the level and made all the models and textures. If you were wondering why it's the best looking level in the game, he's the reason. Ultrakill is special to me in a way that is just a book's length worth of words. Working on this game is something I will hold close to my heart, always. I hope I can continue to work with the wonderful people at New Blood, and the interactions I've had with community help bring me to be a part of this team. Sometimes I wonder where the dominoes falls fall begins and where it will end. But if Oyuf ever sees a good YouTube video, the Ultrakill rip and tear really contains the Lord. Sorry, I'm not gonna look that one up. I'm gonna go back and read that. That is somebody else in the name there. Oh. I don't think I've hit this one. Sorry if I'm doing that quite fast. Playing the alpha demo got me incredibly inspired. Getting to channel that back into the game was a bit surreal. Big thanks to Hotcat and Big Rock for just make sure I do not miss enough. That's the thing. All great things come to an end. That holder. I said, all great things come to an end, so by the time this game comes out, I'm gonna be sad. Let's see. Didn't realize there's another thing. I did that one. What the fuck is that? Black Hole Cannon? But that's a gun in the game. I don't have this one yet. Activate launch. It cuts super weapons. Okay, so that is one of the cut weapons. Oh, this is definitely a cut weapon. Yeah, they really updated, upgraded this. God, I feel like I remember a lot of those old designs too. I mean, I believe I played the demo of this too, so if a game really piques my interest like this one, I played some of the demos. Because I have emotion like this, I'm not gonna cry though. Saying this will get me close, because this is like the stuff I have to do. It's just me. So wants to be. That is the new. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna end this one here. This was, if I read all of the rest of those, we would have been in here. I did not realize how long this video is. And as I said, this is just gonna be no cut. It's gonna be the full thing. I'm gonna try to enhance my voice so you guys can hear me better. As I said, I honestly really like this. This is the kind of stuff that I like. Museum where people are giving the dev team support, like it just everything. Like they're actually being like, "Hey, these people helped out with the game. This is awesome, fun system. This is like you could see your name at like the end credits, and you'd be like, "Oh, cool, I see myself there." Like that's cool. But see me, I think this is a lot more cooler. Is somebody using like your artwork, having a plushie of you in game, and things like that. I actually do think that's really. But anyways, everybody, I'm gonna end this episode here. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment down, and I will see everybody in the next video.